see a problem with it. It's same with everyone I know. Everyone needs a blanket. And I've been watching it cheat. I've been watching it take showers. I've been watching it win. I check in every half hour. So won't you leave me where I lay? And we can't go back the way we came. You join me as I leave the frame, because we can't go back there. And no, we won't go back there. Yeah, yeah. There's a price on my head. I've been running for 2 years. Clearly I should be dead. It's a wonder that I'm here. I hide up underneath the cloud. And when we're lying in bed, sometimes I choke on my own tears. I'm not worth my weight in lead. And you're the queen of the reindeer. I could just sit for hours to watch you twirling on your axis amid the tubas and the so won't you wake me where I lay? And we won't go back the way we came. But join me as I leave the frame, because we can't go back there. No, we won't go back there. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, sometimes I'm an ass and I light things on fire. It's usually 'cause I'm hot, or I'm hungry, or I'm tired. But anytime I look into your eyes, well, I'm suddenly twice the size. Oh. Full
Welcome everyone to So Very Wrong About Streaming. My name is Michael Walker. I'm here with my good friends Andrew, Megan, and Keegan, and we are playing Jerusalem today. Here it is. Look, everything seems to be working. Isn't that great? I have sound bars and everything. So the title should be right now. Everything should be good. Keegan is going to teach us the game now.
All right.
The puppets. No, I should say. I have to be very careful today. I was just literally about to start, like with the first words out of my mouth.
Don't get cancelled.
What happened to the puppets walk?
Yeah, no, we're not doing that. Not doing that. All right.
All right. So you two have mostly learned, so I might be pointing at things on Megan's board more than mine, just because she hasn't played a whole lot yet. And by a whole lot, I mean at all. Yeah. We've got a big logo in the middle.
Yeah, this new update they did, not so good. All right, let's go back to here, and then we'll just do a quick restart. Thank you for seeing that, Keegan. Let's try this again. The new update doesn't so much like them with the stingers. Oh, let's try this window. There we go.
Hooray! All right. So everything you need to know is right here.
Yep.
There you go.
Perfect.
All
right.
And turn one.
I prepared. Okay, I will.
Yeah. Okay. So every turn you're going to be doing the following things in order. Most of them, assuming you can. The main thing you're going to be doing on your turn is playing a card from your hand. So you're going to have a hand of 5 cards at any given time. It's a hard limit, and you'll draw back up to 5 at the end of your turn. So, let's check out a card. If you want to throw a card up there, Walker, maybe, just to kind of show what you do with the card.
What a card looks like. This is what a card looks like.
Yep. So you're playing a card into one of these 3 slots, Megan.
Yep.
Why you would play one into one over another, I'll explain later. But basically, you might want specific icons.
You're trying to match these.
Yeah, easy enough. So every card has both a location action and then some number of follower actions on it.
Oh, so you do both actions? You are doing a location action
Yeah,
as well?
you do a location action when you play it.
Okay.
And then you do follower actions.
Is location action just simply getting resources?
There's also a couple of other things.
All right, sorry to interrupt.
Oh yeah, no problem.
So when we were going over it, we were trying to figure out that as well. All right, go ahead. Continue.
So you do the location action in the top left corner. That's going to correspond to one of the 5 locations on the board. Then you will carry out the bottom sections from left to right, specifically. So you can't do them in any order you want if you have multiple icons. Like some of these will have...
Like this one.
Yeah, you'd have to do leftmost first if you want. You can choose to skip it, and then the right one, and so on. Right. So, you'll do your location, you'll do your follower actions from the card. Then if you qualify to bring an apostle, you can bring an apostle. Then you can purchase a card. Then you can refill your hand. That's basically your cleanup step. So, I guess before I talk about what the actual actions are, probably explain how we're going to be getting points, maybe. The majority of your points are going to come from having followers of your color in this region adjacent to apostles that will be placed out, or adjacent to Jesus, or as close to him as possible. You're going to get a descending number of points based on how far away you are from them at the end of the game. So let's say I have this guy over here. He's worth 6 points. Having my guy directly adjacent to him, Simon, would be worth 6 points at the end of the game. If I'm 1 space away, 5 points, 4 points, and so on for spaces with more or less.
Are there any points for being... If it's adjacent, or is it only linear adjacent?
Only linear, unless he's here. We have these starting guys in these little cornery spaces. They only get points for the one that they're directly adjacent to.
Okay.
I don't know if you saw it, they have the points listed right on them. So only he is 6. Some of them have 5 or 4, so they'd start at 5 or 4. They don't always start at 6.
Yeah. Pink guys start at 4 points and descend. And
all the colors are the same? Okay.
Yeah, all of a color is
all
the same
of a
number.
color, yeah.
Right, so location actions that you'll see on your cards. These 3 over here, these 3 in the middle, are just get resources equal to the number of people you have in that space. Pretty easy. You just take the resources, move them over to your board. At the end of your turn, you have to discard down to the amount of available storage space you have in your warehouse here on your board. So you've got a couple of empty spaces to start. You'll gain more as you send your followers out to do things there. This space here with this purple icon, or whenever you see this as a follower action, that allows you to send more people out to the 3 different resource gathering regions. You can only have a maximum of 3 dudes in each location, but they'll be moving over to the supper over the course of the game, so you probably won't ever really run into that. Costs 1 denarii to send somebody to the top one, where you acquire stone.
Yeah, they're all
corresponding.
They're all corresponding. But not for sending them. Not for sending them there, though. When you take the action, you'll get them. But do you get it for just placing a person there?
No, sorry.
No, okay, just the way you said it.
The coin cost to send them to the place where that will later be acquired.
Later, yes.
1 coin to send to the top one, 2, 3. So it's expensive to go to the lake, because that's where you get fish, and fish are the best resource, I guess. Right. The top place is the market. The market you can buy and sell freely at the exchange rate for resources listed there. I don't know if you can see it over the deck, but
More or
it's
less.
2, 3, 4. So instead of 1, 2, 3, it's 2, 3, 4. It's a little bit
And-
pricier to go to the market.
Card is what?
Instead of doing resource trade, you can just pay a coin and buy 1 card off the
Okay.
either off the top of the deck or from the 2 available there.
Okay.
That deck are fancier versions of the cards that start in your hand. They'll either have 2 actions, or they'll have like a fancy action that doesn't exist in your deck. Or they'll let you get more cards and things like that.
Can you pass me the book?
Yep. Right. So that's an either or. So you either buy resources or take a card there. Those are the 5 location actions. Any questions about locations? Okay. Then we come into follower actions. There are a lot more follower actions. They're all listed here.
So this is listed kind of weird. So this action corresponds to this.
Yes.
Yeah.
This action is just free. You take 1 follower
Right.
from here
Yeah.
and put it in any of the places at no cost.
Yeah.
This is 1. This is as many as you can afford. I don't know why they did it
Yeah.
this way. That's confusing.
Thank you for.
No, I just we read it and it's
Yeah.
like, wait a second, that's not what we
Yeah,
just
so when
read.
you see the purple icon, send as many dudes as you want, as you can afford. When you see this little person, call a follower.
Purple more plentiful.
Purple are the location actions. I'm not sure if.
It's a April's location.
Yeah. Call a
You
follower will
might
be a
have
little
that.
follower freebie that
Yeah.
comes up along the bottom of the cards. Right, so follower actions. So I'll just run through them in this order. Listen to a parable. Just take the topmost, leftmost one that you don't already have. So this would give me 3 points immediately, and they're going to be worth semi-triangular scoring at the end of the game for your collection. You can only take a parable if you have, if you take your second parable, you need to have at least 2 people at the dinner. If you go to take your third, you need to have had at least
Equal to or more.
Yes. So we all start with 1 at the dinner, so we can all right away grab the first parable.
And they go down here.
They go
And
down here,
If they
left
cover
to right, you cover a spot, you get the resource. Or the action, as the case may be. Next follower action, go to the Last Supper. Take 1 of your dudes that's already out in the world.
It must be from the pile that has the most.
I missed that. And he comes, or she, comes to the Last Supper. You get to place them wherever you like. There is a cost for both the row and the column where you're placing. So you pay the cost of whatever intersection you're placing on. So placing a dude here costs me 2 stone and a 3rd stone. I pay 3 stone, and I gain whatever I cover up. A lot of coins, some bonus follower actions that will be described later. Some spaces that are super expensive, obviously right next to Jesus, costs a bunch of stuff because that's the choicest spot in the game.
And just note that you might get fairly easily bumped out of there.
There's going to be a lot of shenanigans
Yeah.
moving people around in this area. So yeah, that's go to the Last Supper. Next we have the levitating feat. That's be invited to the Last Supper. You don't pay the cost. You just put them in.
And still get the benefit.
And still get the benefit, yeah. It's a spicier action that's probably going to come out from the fanciest cards. Next is do a favor. So you have this stack of favor tiles. They all show some number of resources on them. And on the back, they'll have one of the icons for the location actions. When you do a favor, you choose another player. You give them your favor token. They would gain the resources on it immediately, and then they would keep this next to their board for use in building out these sets later.
And the key, the key there is that they get the benefit if they can. So what you want to do is try to give them a favor that they can't actually get. They might not have room in their warehouse or whatever, because if they can't get it, then that's too bad for them.
So on that, you don't actually have to discard if you gain excess resources until the end of your turn. So they might still be able to use them.
True.
Yeah.
True.
But like actions, they might not be able to take and things like that. By doing a favor for somebody, you advance on the favor track, gain some number of immediate points for the space you land on. You might also gain a little benefit, like removing the warehouse blocker from your warehouse or gaining some money. And then you'll draw one of these 33 AD cards, which are the fanciest cards in the game, and they have 3 follower actions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Very fancy. You get rewarded heavily for doing favors for people. So that's favors. Call a follower, we kind of already explained. You just send one follower and put them in one of these spots. You don't have to pay a coin cost. Change places. That is move your person from one space to another. You gain the benefit of whatever you cover up.
Is that where you bump people?
No, that's going to be one of the actions that the apostles give you.
Okay.
Go to the market, you get a market action. Go to the temple, you get a temple action. Denarii, you get some number of coins. Resources, you get whatever the resources are.
Do we say that change places is not changing places with another player?
Change places lets you change your position on the board. You move to another empty space.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
One of the apostle actions specifically
Gotcha.
lets you swap, which I'll cover here in a sec. Redistribute. Next action on here lets you rearrange the cards you've played so you can get them in the specific orders that you're going to want them in for doing the apostle thing that I'll explain here in a sec. Meeting of the Sanhedrin. Advance this token, one space. The Crown of Thorns token, Sanhedrin token. If it advances onto one of these spaces, we immediately have a scoring for whatever this is scoring for. So resources or doves or people out, various things like that. And then these other actions are described down here. You either draw one of these super special cards or one of those slightly less super special cards. The 33 or 80 or Mahani cards. Right, so after you've done your location, your followers, then you have the option, step 2, to visit an apostle. If you have managed to make an exact match of one of these 3 columns with the things on your board here, with the location actions on your cards, then you can visit an apostle. In this case, I have made an exact match for this one here. I've got the market, the lake, and the mountain in that order. I could visit an apostle. If these were swapped, I couldn't because it's not in that exact order. If I have a 4th card there, even though it's in the right order, I can't go there because I don't have exactly that. So this is all correct, but we've got an extra one in there. Can't go see the apostle.
Apostle doesn't want to go there.
Yeah, he doesn't want to hear about your journey in the desert. He just wants to hear about these other specific things.
He has a vacation plan. He doesn't care about places he's not going.
Yeah, exactly. Right, so then you could visit an apostle. That's where these tokens come in that I've already described a little bit. So you would have been given these by other players. This would be face up in your area. You can cash this in to slot in anywhere that you need it to complete the set. Like if I've only got 2 cards and I really need this one to be at the top, I can spend it and visit an apostle.
And it can go in any position?
Yeah, it can go in any of the 3 locations for the set.
But I mean, it can go between 2?
Yep, it can go between 2 cards. By visiting an apostle, you're going to get a number of points equal to the green values here on all the cards that you used to complete that visit. You'll put the apostle somewhere in one of these 12 spots, and then you'll trigger an action associated with the color of the apostle. Excuse me. So, let's say I take James. James goes here. I forget what the purple action is.
You may immediately perform.
Oh, it's a
Be invited to the Last
Be
Supper.
invited.
Yeah, they're kind of blocking my view of which one does what.
They're too
I
tall,
read-
those
There's
apostles.
little tiny ones in the back of your
Oh yeah, here we go. There we go. Yeah, so the pink one lets you immediately pull somebody into the Last Supper for free. You don't have to pay the cost. The orange one, whenever you place an orange one, you'll score the points it gives you at end of game immediately, and it will also score at the end of the game. So I place him here. I have a guy right next to him, so I would get 5 points immediately. And white apostles let you swap one of your meeples with an opponent's meeple. So if you've got a really crappy spot, you can put them in the crappy spot and take their good spot.
No one gets the benefit.
No one gets the benefit
Of the new spots.
Yeah, it's just for endgame scoring adjacency, being next to the
I meant like the
Apostles.
things you cover type thing.
right. Yeah, because they're already covered
Yeah.
basically. Judas is in the back. Judas is the silver one. He has the same visit requirements as an orange one, but instead of points, he gives you 5 money when you place him somewhere. He's worth -5 points for being adjacent to him at the end of the game. Much like the other apostles, that also decreases based on how far away you are from him. So if you're 2 spaces away,
Do
-3
you get
points.
to choose when you take Judas? Like if you go here.
Yep.
You can pick Judas
you
or
can
an
take
orange
Judas
one
or an
if he's
orange one.
available.
Yeah. Right. Those are the apostles for the apostle action. The cards that you've used, you will discard. So your player cards will go into your own personal discard pile. If you used any super special fancy ones, they're going to go to the bottom of their respective decks. So you were basically only
single
get
use on those.
yeah. Yeah. Step 3. If you've visited an apostle, you visit the apostle. Step 3 is you can purchase a Mahane card. So that those are the 2 action ones up there. You can spend 2 coins to buy one of the 2 face-up ones or the top card of the deck. And that goes into your hand.
Is that one a permanent fixture of your hand? Or
Yeah, like you'll be able to play them, but again, just like these cards, when you spend them.
single use?
Yeah, they're all single use, yeah, except for your starter cards. Finally, at the end of your turn, you'll discard excess cards and resources. You have to be able to fit everything into your warehouse, including doves. I forgot to mention, whenever you place a dude into the... Where are the doves? Doves are right here. Whenever you place a dude into the Last Supper, you get a dove token. They take up a slot in your warehouse, but they're worth a point each at the end of the game. So you might fill up your warehouse with
You
doves.
you have a choice. You don't
Yeah,
have
you
to.
don't have to. And you can discard them later, I think. Right. Yes. So, this tile here as well, you have this single-use tile. It's worth 5 points if you don't use it at the end of the game. But any point during your turn, instead of playing a card, well, as your turn, instead of playing a card, you can flip this tile and take any of the apostle actions. This is a single-use thing. So you can flip it and do some maneuvering or get stuff.
No, it's permanent.
They are permanent.
They're permanent. You put them in there, then they're there for the rest of the game.
The dove, you can't.
And you have to and you have to choose immediately, not at the end of your turn.
They're nesting
Yeah,
in a
okay.
When you get it,
That makes sense.
you decide.
That's more of a trade-off. We played that wrong than on our first
It's fine.
game. Yeah, that makes more sense.
Did we talk about when we hit these and the scoring?
Yeah, so like I mentioned,
Every time you do a favor,
every time you do,
or this symbol here.
probably every time you do a favor as well. That moves it up.
I thought we covered that. Did we
No, I
not?
don't think it was favor. I think it's just when you do this, it's when
A lot of the cards
all of the
have
apostles
them.
are down.
Yeah, then
then
it
you
starts
automatically go up quickly.
Oh, I thought something happened every time you did a favor.
When you do a favor, you
get
draw a
the- get a
card.
card.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, you go up this track. Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry,
you
sorry.
go up that
sorry,
track
sorry,
and
sorry.
draw.
My bad,
some
my
things.
bad.
Yeah, so a lot of your cards, especially the better cards, will also have this icon on them. And whenever you play the icon, you'll advance this track. Like I said, whenever we hit one of these, we do scoring.
Is that, so one per set or one per resource?
We'll have to double check that. I think it's one per resource.
One per dove, and then I assume this is what happens to be in your...
Which one are we talking about?
This is the
resource
one.
one?
Like all the symbol ones, I assume it's stuff that is face up in your...
No, it's things that correspond to what that would have given you.
Players get
so
one
this
victory point for each resource. Is that one?
Yeah. So this one should give you points equal to the number of followers you've got out, because it's the call a follower action. This is favors, so points equal to the number of favors you've done.
Okay.
Equal to the number of people you have in the dinner, the supper, and the number of parables that you've got in play. Yeah. So a few different ways the game can end. Whenever this reaches the end of the track, game ends immediately. Whenever all of the apostles are placed out, then this starts, we flip any scoring tiles that haven't been scored, and then this just advances one on every turn, regardless of if you've got, if you get the icons, you advance additional spaces. And what is the last way? I think if somebody has...
That's it, there's only two.
I thought if somebody had all of their workers out.
Well, it just has 2 arrows, so I don't know.
Yep. Player places their last follower. Yeah, so like this is one way the game ends if this gets to the end. If the apostles get out, it hastens this track. The other way is if somebody gets all of their followers into the supper.
Oh, there we go. They're the last follower. I see. And then remember, if the apostles are all seated, then it also ends.
Yeah.
Why isn't that a third?
Well, it's not really an extra way the game ends. It's just a way that the first one gets hastened.
Gotcha. Yes, so parable tiles collected, followers of the Last Supper, offerings. Offerings?
Offerings.
Here? No.
Parables.
Offerings. Oh, offerings, these.
Those things, the pigeons.
Oh, pigeons are offerings. Okay.
Yeah. And then the illumination tile.
Yeah, if you haven't spent it.
How do you spend it?
On your
Instead of a
turn,
card.
instead of playing a card, you flip this, and you get a apostle action. One of the 3 actions that would have been.
Oh, they're listed here.
Nope.
No.
Those are just different reminders. First one is whenever you send somebody to the supper, you get a pigeon.
Oh, gotcha.
Second one is whenever you do a favor, you get a card.
Understood. Secondly, redistribute. How do you? It's on a card, but what exactly do you get to do?
Rearrange these however you like.
Oh, not pick any up, just rearrange.
Just rearrange. Within the same column.
Because you could get in a lot of trouble. If you, like, messed up all 3 things, then you... Yeah.
Yeah, redistribute is what happened.
I guess you could bring them all into one. And then start... Yeah, alright. But then...
Isn't there something that you can do to discard all the cards?
Yeah, I thought there was, like,
I
sort of
think
like
so.
a... I thought there was, like,
to do that. I remember.
I thought there was like an absolution or something, some sort of thing.
Maybe
like
it's a special card.
I think it might just be like, if you want. Where is it?
I assume when you're playing cards, you play on top of the card you can't slide in.
Yeah, you're playing.
So ideally, we want to play one of those top 3 types of location.
It might be in there.
I'll continue to look. I think I was reading on Board Game Geek. Like, I feel like it probably won't happen because it's easy to get redistribute. They're on a lot of your cards, so you'll probably.
None of our starting ones.
Oh, they're on a lot of the upcoming cards. they're also on some of the cheapest spots of the.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
But yeah, I think there's a way, I will find it in the rulebook, where you can just be like, I'll just wipe all the cards and discard them all. I think that's everything. Draw a hand of 5.
Oh yes, you don't get all your cards,
No.
Mr. Walker.
Yeah, endgame points will be... So these are scored immediately. Anything that's yellow is scored immediately. Anything that's purple is scored at the end of the game.
I think you need to grab the startup to. I think we are in descending victory point order as well.
Yes, we are.
So Megan at 1, Keegan 2, me 3, you 4.
Oh, okay.
Are we losing? No. This isn't a great starting.
God, imagine having none of those 3 symbols in your starting hand. That would be
I
awful.
do have an okay starting hand as far as that is concerned. The rest of my options, at the bottom of my cards, are not as good.
Oh yeah, 5.
I'm assuming this is just draw a Mahane card. Or choose, or... this is a free Mahane card?
Yes.
Either one of the 2 are off the top?
Yeah.
Alright, alright. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Excellent question.
So first your location action.
So I'm
You able
going
to?
there. So I am able. I will.
Are everyone's decks different? Is that a resource on your starting card?
Yes.
I think the decks are identical.
I think you just have a bad draw.
Nope, I also have that card.
Oh, okay. I don't remember seeing that. All right.
I think your draw just doesn't have them. If you don't have any in your current hand.
Gotcha.
So I paid a money. I can send a guy to there.
The desert?
The desert. I get a bread.
You don't get it when you send them there. You
no,
get it.
no, but I get
Oh,
bread
from
the
the action.
From
Yep.
the card. And I wouldn't get a bread for that one anyway. That one would be stone.
Yeah, and you can choose to have sent more people out into the world if you want.
That's a lot of money. I guess I could.
Oh, because she has a chandelier on the
Yeah,
top, right?
Sure.
Or a
A chandelier.
And
a,
then I have options
menorah.
Where's this go?
Middle.
Middle?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I got my bread, and then I do somebody a favor.
I have the second fewest money. Therefore I am clearly the one.
I clearly deserve a Mahane card.
I mean, it doesn't really matter in terms of I
It's
don't know,
pretty
trying
early.
to prevent people from doing things like I don't know, have a shit ton of resources.
Sweet. I take one of each resource, and you can hand them to me, and then this flips over. And you advance on this track. You are yellow.
Yes.
1 point yellow.
1 point for yellow,
Right.
and you draw the top card of this deck.
Right.
Goes in your hand.
Do I not draw up because
Correct.
I did that? Okay.
Yeah. And I will have to spend some resources on my turn, I guess. Megan has decided what my turn will be.
She has forced your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Pray, I do not force it further.
Okay, so favor, I need to visit. Oh, I could sell stuff, actually.
True.
So market. What am I gonna want? 2 bread. Fish. I'll sell 2 rocks for $4.
Deny.
Yeah. And then I will do my follower action, which is pay to send somebody to the Last Supper. So 2 food and a fish. Sorry, 2 food and 2 fish. Why not? I will just throw the guy in the top section.
You have to.
Must be from the majority.
Oh, majority,
so it's
right,
gotta
right,
go
right.
from the
Yep.
lake.
Oh, trying to...
Right away.
Yeah, right up there. Yeah, all right then. Yeah.
I do not have
2 fish and 2 bread?
That was 2 fish. Oh, Megan, you're also able to spend $2 to grab a Mahane card, but you would have had to discard down to 5 at the end of your turn. If you want to roll that back.
Yeah, because if you
After
couldn't
your
visit,
actions, you can always
could
buy
purchase.
Oh. Nah, I'm okay.
I will, because I have money. And I did not get a super spicy card.
I'm not very moneyed.
So what are the options?
That's the fancy one where you just put a guy over there.
Yeah. Or top of the deck. No, I'm taking this.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Yeah. So we refill that. Clean up my player board.
Do we talk about getting the victory points whenever you place a
Yep.
a set? All right. placing this menorah card. Menorah card says I get to spend some money to put out some more followers, which I will do. I'll spend 2 to send 2 to the desert.
Just curious what else is in here. I'll shuffle my cards.
Is that all I want to do? I think so. Then I get to do a parable. I'll take this top parable because I have one at the Last Supper, and I'll get 3 points for blue, please. And a bread. That is the end of my turn.
Alright, so I'm going to play this guy here, so it means I can
I get to draw a
place
card.
some followers. So
I get to buy a card
I'm going to put...
before I draw that card.
I'm going to spend 3, so I can put 1 guy in each of these, right? I'm spending 3 denarii to put 2 guys down, 1 here and 1 here.
Give her money.
I decided to play it there, and then I'm going
I'll spend
to
2.
do my follower. So I'm going to send a follower over here, and we'll do
Ooh.
do a stone and bread and stone and bread, and then so that placed him there, and what's that? I guess he didn't get anything scoring, so I guess that's it. Oh, I get a there we go.
So I get to do trading if I want to. And then I'm going to be going to the supper, so I need to figure out what resources I need to hold back. Maybe I'll just buy a card for 1 thing.
Oranges.
Just off the top for the buy a card for 1?
No, you can take from market as well.
I think.
Oranges score, right?
Oranges score.
I think.
And technically, you could have taken a dove when you place the dude into.
Green.
There.
Yeah, green and red should have
Yeah, I did.
extra.
Oh, you
dice.
did.
Okay.
Yeah, I did not want
Okay.
to take out the space this early.
And then I get a stone, and then I'm going to be sending a guy, so I might just spend that stone immediately. Do any of them right? Because I have 2 in each.
Yes. I don't know what the tiebreaker is, but I'm assuming that's what it is. If you're tied for the most, then you
Yeah,
just
I should
choose.
have. Actually, this guy. I should have taken this guy from here. That
Yes.
was me being a snake.
You took it from your warehouse.
Yes, took up my house, which was the incorrect thing to do.
You cheater.
Stop cheating if you fix it.
Don't have,
Yeah.
I don't have 2 fish, so I cannot go to a Jesus spot. So let's just go.
Two stone and a bread. And you get a money.
And I was owed a stone. And I get a money. And I could take a dove. Is that what that?
Yeah, you can always take it out. It will lock a space in your warehouse, but it's worth the point.
That's okay. And then I'm back up to 5 because I bought a card, so I'm still not drawing from my deck.
Oh yeah, you bought a card.
Yeah.
Right. I will.
I bought a card the
The
$1
cheap
way.
way. Yeah. I had a plan. Yes. Yes. Here.
I had a dream.
That gets me a bread. If you can hand me a bread walker.
Will do.
And then I do a favor. Who is most favorable?
I am most deserving of a favor, I believe.
Firstly, I get a single point for red. Point for red.
Red point.
And let's give.
I gave you a
It's true, you did give me a favor. But does that mean I should do you a favor?
I don't know. Just
Oh,
go to the
I
future.
think I messed this up. 'cause that
When-
was-
When,
Witness
when
scoring.
scoring, when
Yep.
scoring is going to happen,
Yep.
and then decide who should have a favor.
Red.
Walker.
Yes.
Has some resources.
One of each. I like one of
Um,
each.
And then I draw a 3380 card.
I don't
And
have room at the moment, but
I
that's
could
okay.
choose to buy a card. I will not, because I could discard one of my crappy starting ones, but I don't think I will. Go ahead.
I am playing this card. No, it has to go the other way. Like so. I get a merchant action.
Question.
Yes.
Think
Could you have apostled if you wanted to?
Yes.
Okay.
Next turn I
Go-
will.
Oh, go ahead if you want to go back. Do you want
Sure.
to spend that token?
Actually, no. Wait. I want to.
Hold on.
I'd rather do it with a card and get the points. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Like, I just was curious.
I could
That's
have, yes.
true. Interesting. Anyway, moving on. Merchant action. What do I want to do with this merchant action? Do I want to buy this card?
Because these have no points.
Or do I want to sell some stuff? Let's buy a card. Spend one of these dollars. Because they only cost one for a merchant action, and I will buy this card. Interesting. All right, then it is on to the going to the Last Supper. I must come from the desert. I get a favor token, and they will go right here, and they'll cost me 2 bread and a fish. And I believe I'm done.
Alright. Alright, I'm going to play this guy, so that gets me a mountain action, which...
Bread?
Is it bread? Okay.
Yeah, it's weird. You get bread from the mountain, and
That's I was just looking at it, I was
Stone
going, that
from the
doesn't make
desert.
any sense. Anyway.
somebody's built an oven in the mountain.
There we go. Bread, and then the action card also gets me a stone.
I mean, monks make beer. They presumably have grains. So
And
they're also
then
make
I have
bread.
to do a favor
They live on
to
mountains, right?
someone.
Megan has not had a favorite
I've
yet,
not had a favorite
but
yet.
Megan is also likely to win.
Am
But
I?
Yes.
I feel like the person who knows this game the least.
There's a pattern that happens on Saturday mornings, Walker or Megan.
I don't.
You can have a card. You can have a card.
Ooh. See, and I have to discard my card.
Yeah, it's true.
Not to the end of your turn.
Not to the end of the turn though.
Yeah, that's true. I will play a card and then
Yeah.
once again not draw a card. Do I draw this now or?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
and then I
yes.
go one up
Must be
on the-
immediate.
Okay.
Thing that gives
So I
me
can
one
take one
victory
of those
point.
two or.
One victory point.
Sure.
And is that it? I guess I could purchase a Mahani card, which I guess I will, because it's 2 gold or 2 denarii for that.
Walker, do you know if that should be flipped immediately?
Oh, probably.
Yes.
Yeah. Megan gained it off the.
So
There's the redistribute icon.
Mm-hmm.
going to
That's
take the
acceptable.
blank one.
Really? You didn't want redistribute?
It's
Is that the end of your turn?
That's my
redistributing isn't all that.
True. Now that I see how things are going.
Yeah, you've got 3.
Yeah,
columns.
yeah.
Generally,
Like I
you
said,
work
I'd not
on
played before, so
Yep.
I had no idea how restrictive it was going to be. Megan, it is all you all the time.
Yes, I'm going to. I don't think it really. Shorter meters. I'll do this one. Okay, so I get a stone, please, because I have a person in the desert. And then I get another card. Hooray! Let's redistribute that. Do a
Dad, Papa,
favor.
Heather, Bear.
Interesting.
That's my daughter.
Oh! It's like, it's an interesting thing to post in the chat.
I'm gonna pull off the top. And then
Visit an apostle.
then this thing goes up, and then I visit an apostle.
So, visit an apostle
So
happens
either
in...
do orange or Judas.
Yes.
What does orange do again?
Orange gives you
Points.
points immediately.
You are yellow.
Judas gives you money immediately.
He's
Yellow.
set up a great position for me to
Either
get
you're doing
points
either
immediately.
5 or 4 points for orange.
I'll just do Judas.
Sure. Yep. Take Judas, stick him in one of those spots.
And get
If I stick him in one of these spots, is that bad for the player?
Yes.
At the end of the
It's bad
game.
for
At the end of
whoever-
the game.
Yeah.
Great.
It doesn't score immediately.
I'll do this one because they're trying to get an orange.
Negative 10 points for Walker.
I'm sorry.
I literally give up.
Sorry.
No, it's just like that's what? How many turns are we in now?
You'll be moving your dudes around.
You can leave.
No, but I've set that whole thing up. Like
Yes, and that's
it's-
why.
the
That's why I
whole
think
game has
that's
been a
fine.
waste.
They'll get moved.
The guy in the corner can't be moved.
Yeah, I think they can, right? I think they can be moved. Pretty sure they can.
There's literally no space I could do that could screw with multiple people. So
So mean.
I give up. I gotta change everything now. Is there any way to move apostles?
Not
Kind of the rule
not
of place.
apostles, but you can move. Yeah, both of your dudes can be moved. Other apostles will let you swap, so you could throw Megan into the negative 5 point spot.
yeah.
Be a 10 point swing.
Well, you can't. It'd be 10 points because he would.
Yeah, if you
He would not be losing and I
exchange.
would be losing. Yeah.
So you've done the placed apostle. You get your 5 money from
Yeah.
Judas. Score
I
apostle
thought this the other
points.
day, and Drew, a new
Sorry.
player, basically played the card and actions he wanted. Then he used to redistribute action to create 2 completed apostle piles. Set himself up to recruit back to back turns.
Oh, sorry.
Apostles can't
Yellow.
move until they're already
Yellow.
placed.
Yeah, once you place an apostle, you're locked.
And then this one goes to the bottom of that stack.
Up or down?
Bottom of the deck. So yeah, just it.
Well, down, I assume.
yeah,
Assuming
yeah,
we
like
go
Why
down.
is
We're just going in the
they
same
happen to
order.
me,
Okay.
Keegan.
And
I had to do a favor.
I am still have too many cards. If I
If you have 6 cards, you have to discard down to 5.
Discard
Okay.
down.
if they're Mahani cards, I assume
They go to the bottom of the
bag.
deck,
Okay,
yeah.
so I should just get rid of these two.
Discard one of your starter cards. Okay. I need
And
to
did you
play.
get your $5? Yes, you
Yes.
did.
It's mainly why I did it. I'm sorry, you're just supposed to indicate it.
I go to the mountain and gain a bread, please. If you can have me a bread.
Coming up.
Bread time. Time for bread. Then I do a favor. I feel like Walker is in most No. You are losing now. You are the person that
What? Negative 10 points?
Yeah.
What?
you are the person that I am most comfortable giving additional resources to. It's
See,
not
see,
a
look, it's gonna get you stuff. Targeting you because it's you. I'm just targeting you because it's the best place to put you.
unless there's something that is more useless to others.
I mean,
Have some rocks. You can only
Yeah.
store one. Or flip those over once they're used. As
Oh,
well.
yes.
you
So
should
you,
continue giving me cards.
I've done a favor.
But I will have to
2 points for red, please. 2 points for red.
Okay.
Ooh, interesting.
All right.
And I visit an apostle.
Oh, and you lose your block, too.
Oh yes, thank you for reminding me. So I'm visiting an apostle. 9 points for red from my apostle points.
Jeez.
And that is a purple apostle. So James here is going to go to here. And the purple apostle ability is throw somebody into there for free. I'll take the guy from the desert. And place him. Oh, I don't want to trigger a scoring. Sure, we'll just go here. Done. Oh, I can buy a card. I will not buy a card. I will take a pigeon. And these get discarded.
Manara action. I'm fine where all of that is, so no Manara action. No, I might as well pay $1 and put someone else in the desert. It'd be crazy not to. Pay $1, putting a follower in the desert. Then I get to do the go to the Last Supper action. I have a bunch of stone, which is second row. I have 3 in the desert, so it must be the desert. I will put it here, which will be 3 stone. And it gets me $1. And I am done. To not get a card. Oh, I placed an apostle. I do get one of these. Go ahead, Andrew. That's not what I wanted. I did not want you.
This guy, so that means I can listen to a parable. Oh, first of all, I guess I get fish, 2 fish, 2 fishies.
I need to get some more people out for my resources.
Fishies, and then I'm going to listen to a parable. So that goes up.
Nope, that's favors.
Oh, sorry.
Parable is
Oh,
grappling.
yes, sorry. Grab on these. Sorry.
You get a bread,
I get bread,
and however many points are listed on that parable.
and I get 2 points. That is 1, 2, 4. And then I'm going to buy a Mahani card. So I'm going to pay my 2 and take this guy. That goes there. And then I have to discard down. Is that how it works?
Yep, for resources. Yep.
So I'll lose a bread.
To Megan?
I'm ready.
I will send the person to Stonelands and send another person to Stonelands.
To desert or stone?
Desert.
Desert. Oh, which is
Same
we get
thing.
stone. Sorry, gotcha. Yeah.
And then I get bread.
How many?
1.
Bread.
And then I get a change places.
Yeah. So that's move your guy to another empty space and do whatever you cover.
Sure. And then that goes up again. So
we trigger scoring for resources. Point per resource for everybody.
possibly, if I only want to put it at 1, so I'll leave it there because I forgot I had 1 from the card.
Still scoring it.
Yeah. No, I know. Still scoring.
Yeah.
I just.
All right, red.
think it
How many
is
resources you
points.
got?
2.
2 for red. Yellow resources.
4.
4 for yellow. Green.
I've got 5.
3 for blue. All done?
Yes.
Keegan.
I'm not gonna buy a card.
Yes. Time for turn. Really start with the color I want them to start with. Glass. Rock. You can hand me a rock. And
Maybe I should get some of these
I really need to get
33
people.
AD cards. These triple
They are spicy.
actiones.
I'll take my guy from the mountain. I really need to get people out, and he gets to go in for free somewhere
So when do you get a...
when you do a favor.
Oh, when you do a favor. Okay.
You did a favor. Did you get a card?
I don't think I did.
I-
That's okay.
You sure?
Just look on,
Oh,
on the back
yep.
of all your cards.
No,
if you
grab
don't
one.
have one, just
Yeah,
grab
take
one.
one.
Okay.
They're the best cards. You should definitely
I'll
get one.
discard down then.
What do I need? I need people. And to get people, I need money.
Shuffle it into your deck.
Yeah, I'll just take a buck. And I think that is it for me. Oh, this advances 1. Done.
I will play this. It will get me 2 stone and a bread for the desert action. Then I get to place an apostle coming from the desert, because I have 2 there still. They will go here, costing 2 bread and a stone. Then I will visit an apostle. 5 points for blue, please.
7 points.
Sorry, 7 points.
Okay.
Ooh.
Math good.
Who's winning?
And then I get to place this apostle and get another 9 points, please.
Ooh.
Yep.
25.
You should target Walker.
Because someone
Yeah.
stopped me from doing that already. I would have had another 10 points. But anyway, so this now goes into my discard pile.
Unless
Any
they're-
cards from the extra decks go to the
Do you have any
bottoms
cards
of
that
your
aren't blue
decks.
in that
Oh,
stack?
gotcha. Okay. No, they're all my own. And then, what are these? This is my hand. I'm done, Andrew. Go ahead. 4,
Okay.
5.
So
Be something good. No, Keegan. What do I do now?
Rearrange. Play random stuff and then rearrange.
Oh no. I don't have the second one for this, and I don't have any starters.
Okay.
This
You,
is
what favors have you got?
favors.
You've got 2 favors that I gave you.
Oh, true. Oh, yes, I can use them after the fact. Just so. Understood. Thank you.
Okay.
Which I should get on that.
Yeah, because they can slot in wherever.
Yeah. So one of these 3 cards will be played next. And I should start getting out some. Giving favors to other people would be nice.
Okay.
Get those 33 AD cards.
You're all ready, right, Megan? You know exactly the card you want to play?
Probably. I was just seeing what you have.
Okay, I'm gonna play this guy there.
Oh, I can't.
And that is 3 victory points. Oh, first of all, the fishes. So I get 2 fishies.
Fishy.
And
Fish.
then I get 3
I was going to
victory
make a reference
points.
to that.
I should have another.
I wonder where my fish
And
could
then
go.
I get
Did I have
to
room for it then? I did.
go to, I gotta move one of these guys to the Last Supper, and I'm gonna go somewhere expensive because I have a lot of.
Don't mean to go back, but
No,
I
that's
forgot to
okay.
grab my pigeon.
Go here. So that is 2 bread,
Which
and
is easily
2
trackable,
fish.
which is good.
Yep.
2 fish, 2 bread, and he is there, and then. I will take a card. And we're done. Apparently, I don't like. Apparently, I don't
So I
like.
guess if you. I'm talking about the original, the apostle, the followers OG. Is there any way to place it back there once you've pulled?
Yep, they've even got a
Out.
cost pointing at them. It's just 3 fish.
When you
It's
play
just 3
redistribute,
fish.
2 fish.
Interesting.
2 fish, sorry.
when you play redistribute, do you just do one column, or do you can you do
Everything.
Everything.
Rearrange them however you like.
Cool.
Interesting.
May May I have 2
Yeah.
fish, please?
Sorry, it's got nothing to do with your turn. Can I not just have a sudden revelation of
Oh, I don't know. I was just kind of wondering, like,
Interesting.
should I be?
am I?
He's
Is
putting you
something
next to
about?
Judas in
Is
2
is
turns.
something happening?
I mean, that's fine. I'll leave there again.
Yeah.
Never bread as well, please.
Red. Yep.
Yes, the Judas shenanigans. Let the Judas shenanigans commence. It's all bad, Keegan. It's all bad.
I was really hoping somebody would do me a favor, but alas.
I don't have any favorite things in my hand right now.
It's one card that I want to play.
Like, I presumably have some
Can't
left.
do my
but
follower action.
they were all in my starting hand, and then I had to discard down because people kept giving me cards. And or I was
this
getting
is
myself
gonna
cards.
be sad. Gonna do a temple action. So we'll spend 3 for 1 each in top and middle. And 5 more for a bottom and another middle.
Yeah, that's legit.
Unfortunately, I don't think I can buy. I can't go anywhere with just 2 bread, right? No.
No.
Okay, that's my turn.
I'm playing this card. It will give me here, which will be 2 fish. I don't think I'm going to be able to spend the other one. Then I get to do a favor. Who's at the yellow's at the back, but I'm not. I'm not giving her a
See,
favor.
I was being spiteful. I mean, I do not think I'm getting a lot of points at the moment.
I will extend the olive branch to yellow.
See? I'm not, like, I wasn't trying to screw you over. I was just trying to put it...
Then you
Judas
could
in
have put
best-
Judas anywhere.
Yeah, I was trying to put Judas in the position where Judas would have the most impact.
Not
because-
where I was about
And
to
it just happened to scrape.
have some stone.
Okay, see, now I have too many resources.
That's fine. You can spend them on your turn.
Yeah.
Then I get to go up this track
Thank you.
and I get a fancy card. I like fancy cards. Then this advances.
Score for pigeons.
Let's start with blue. 4 points blue. Green 2
2 points
points.
for me.
Red 2 points.
And yellow 2
And
points.
yellow 2 points. Why am I looking at these? That is the end of my turn. I need to get rid of a resource.
Are you doing a...
Yes, sorry, thank you. I am using this to be at the top, which will score a white, which will go...
Which is 6 more points for you, right?
No.
Because he's...
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
sorry, for the
yes.
cards.
No,
sorry.
yeah, no, they're not for...
Yeah.
I know they're the same number, but...
They will go here. And then I know I just gave you the favor and extended the olive branch, but these two will switch.
It's fine. I am immediately going to play one of those. So.
the,
I'm able to play a white one.
That's okay. Maybe you'll switch
Currently.
2 other ones. Maybe you'll switch somewhere else. Who knows? And
I mean, I'm clearly taking that one out, and that was the best spot. So I don't know, like, what you're. I guess I could take Keegan's spot, but
then I'm done.
yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. And why do I not have 5 cards?
I mean, I feel like I should impact someone who isn't Walker. I've only done one thing to screw someone over, but
I'm done. Andrew.
That's really the only thing you can do to really screw somebody over.
So I'll
It's-
play
well,
this
maybe
here,
swap.
which first
Yeah.
I have to do a
Oh,
action.
and then these are gone.
So I've got
that
brings us
this
back
guy
to the
Out of the
action.
game.
I'm gonna
this
spend.
is. Oh, they're both.
Yeah, no, I hadn't played one yet.
I'm gonna spend a gold and
Yeah,
put
this goes
a
back.
guy in the desert.
either.
The desert guy.
You give me
And then we're going to do a favor to someone.
You give me more resources I can't spend.
Here, have some more rock.
Great. Great.
Oh, I have to
More
decide.
rock, please.
I have to decide about
Lots
this.
of
I can
rock.
ditch the stone and keep the fish.
And then
What am I playing?
and then
why,
I
why
get
is
to
it something that
redistribute.
spends a lot of rock?
So I'm going to take these and I'm going to put them in the right order.
Is the jug buy or sell, or is it just buy or just sell?
Freely exchange, buy and sell.
Except that, so it's either
those in the right order.
buying a card or doing
And-
unlimited exchanges.
Well, I have a lot of resources right now,
It's
so.
true.
Okay, so then I've got enough to do this action here. So I can visit a...
Alternatively, there's airdropping, but airdropping costs at most 4 resources.
Airdrop.
So I'm going to do a purple guy, I guess. And we'll put him...
That is people at the Last Supper, correct?
This is people in those. That.
Okay, so we'll put this guy
Feed is people at the Last Supper.
Okay.
here, and then I immediately get a free... Oh, yeah, it's got to come from over here, right? So it's the free guy from over here, which is just going to go there.
None of it.
And
Don't do any of it.
then... And I score my cards, I guess. Which is 9.
Nice.
So we're going to go to 16, 26. And then, was that it for the puzzle? I guess so.
Which one did you place?
A purple one. I already placed my
already
guy.
freed
Yeah,
up airdrop
you
your
got
guy.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then these guys go.
I'm getting very unlucky card draw, Keegan.
These
Gotta
guys-
buy some Mahane cards.
That's the plan.
Okay, I need to do something with expense resources.
Sell your resources.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that. Is money worth anything at the end?
No.
I do.
Alright.
I think I gave you the wrong card. One of the ones was in my hand.
Oh, yeah.
That wouldn't be a very good lesson to take away from this. It's
Yeah.
all about doing people favors.
Check it, make sure
But you just said money's great.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I
that's
scored
where all the
9,
negative
right?
points come.
Yep.
So these two Mahoney cards go here, and then this guy goes there,
Oh, that's true.
and then I gotta
Blue, 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 blue. Nope.
then
all
I
blue.
gotta take the top card.
Okay. I'm going to do that action and sell a bunch.
Whole bunch of stone.
So that's $8 for that.
Yep.
And then, should I also sell some other stuff? Maybe I should. So fish gets me 4. I should unsell one of those stones. And then if I sell a bread, then I'll have 2 of each. And good. And then some space left in my thing. And then I get one of these cards,
Or off the top.
or off the top, and then I also get a
A,
triple X3 card.
do the action card you played? Yeah, and then you can also, yes.
Oh, I'm placing a.
I'm gonna get one of those, and then I.
Oh, you have something that just gives you one of those cards?
It's
Crazy.
Replaced itself with a fancier version.
Yeah. Get the one that gives me money and have more money. Sure. To discard down. And what does everybody have right now?
Regrets.
Empty.
Okay, I'm currently not.
Yes.
I'm not going to currently do a apostle.
Shame. Keegan.
Okay.
Can you do multiple apostles in one turn?
No, one
Okay,
limit
one
to one
per
per turn.
Did you want to buy a card? You just got a whole bunch of money.
No.
She also got a bunch of cards from the cards she played.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, I mean, you might want to replace one of your crappy starting ones with a
I
Mahane.
already have to discard down.
Fish, a fishy.
Oh, fishy fish.
I wonder
Oh.
where my fish did go.
I ate it.
Yeah, so we'll be getting that. And also a bread. Sorry.
And bread. Fancy bread.
And then I do my first parable, which is worth 0 points. but I get another bread. And I would like to make Walker reach over one more time, but I can't. That's my turn.
That's it, that's it?
Yeah.
All right, doing whatever this says. Mahani card. Thankfully, there's this left, so I will take that one.
Ah, so much desert.
Then I will... Oh, it didn't come up as a... Oh, Andrew, I'm sorry. I am actually, because she took the... Yeah, it was like when the new one flipped up, I was like,
I'm lost in the desert.
Apparently,
go to the
Really, I
last.
don't have the
like
card
bar-
problem I do of like
Separate
too
means
many
this
cards.
person has
Yeah.
to go.
I should have bought a card. What's some of my money? But it's that I bought people.
And where is this person going to go, Andrew?
I don't have.
Walker, I
cannot-
realized that it should have been 2 bread. So I did need you to give me
You need
one
another
thing.
bread? You
Yeah.
have-
I have 2 people in the bread zone.
Oh, yes, the bread zone. Speaking of the bread zone, I get to do that. I do, actually, yes. So, yes, that will stay back here. And I'll spend this last dollar to put out, thankfully, giving me a space, into the desert. And then I take the desert person. Problem with putting next to Jesus is that you don't get to...
You don't get resources.
You don't get stuff. That cost... Oh, do I even have anywhere close to that? No, I have a stone and 2 fish. Do I have 3 fish? I have 3 fish. That's all my fish. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but there it is.
Alright, I'm
That
gonna
is
play-
that done, that done, that done, done.
Okay, I'm going to play this card. So I get bread, and I get stone, and then I can redistribute. So this guy is going here. There we go. And
It's not a swap. It's just move to. an
You
empty
get to
space.
move your person.
sorry.
The only,
don't
the only,
Ah,
the
it's
only
not
swap you get to do
I'm-
is
the apostle
Oh, then
swap.
apostle.
But you
I'll
can
do-
still move next
then
time.
I'll
Yeah,
just
you
do
can still
that.
just do beside Jesus.
That's right. And then I need to give a favor to
Jesus, he's
some-
so popular.
No, actually, sorry, no, I go to...
And also historically accurate. 21 feet tall.
Yes.
And I have no
Yes.
money, so I can't purchase a card, so just...
Oh, and then I put a person in, so I get
A pigeon.
a pigeon.
Is this a single person, or is it as many as you can afford?
Single.
Okay.
You have to pay though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I have a lot of resources right
Yep.
now. Am I good to go?
Yes,
Okay, I get 2 fishies.
2 fishies. 2 fishies.
2 fishies. And let's
1 fish.
grab. Well, I have to grab from here because
2
it's
fish.
3. 2 fishies and 2 breadzes. And then I will pick it out.
Good.
Good.
Market time.
Oh, and I actually get to draw a card.
Bread. I'll sell 2 bread for $6. 3, 6. And then my action is parable. 3 points, please. For red. Ah, you get 2 points. It's just a point different.
Keegan.
And then I'll spend 2 and draw the top card of the Mahani deck. If you could hand me that.
Will it be desert?
I now have all 5 desert cards and win the game.
Jin. Are you done?
I am done.
Doing buying cards, drawing up,
You can only
doing
buy one
apostle
card,
actions.
You can't even go fish. You're in the desert.
I go here and I have a merchant action. Do I care about this merchant action? No, I have nothing to sell and I have no money. This is all bad, Keegan. I got to do a parable that is substandard parable. 2 points for blue, please.
2 points for blue. Over there.
Then I get to do this action. Okay, well, I'm going to go back in time. Sell this stone for $2. Then use that $2 to put out 2 into the desert. And I am done. Go ahead, Andrew.
Okay, so I'm going to play the marketplace. Do I want to do marketplace? I think I do. I gotta be careful because I don't want to mess up my. I'm gonna sell. Sell some fish, or sell 1 fish for 4 gold. There we go. And then we can move my guy from here to somewhere. So we're gonna go to. Where do I want to go? I'll go
So what we're saying is that Peter could not drop kick Judas
I'll go here. So that's 2 stone
into.
and fish. 2 stone.
Like bats him over a spot.
Fish. What was that? That was another coin.
There's got to be a video somewhere. Remember
And I
Battles
can
Through
take one
History?
of these guys.
Battles through history.
Remember the YouTube videos? It would be like Darth Vader versus someone.
Oh, epic rap battle.
Yeah, epic
Yeah.
rap battle.
Oh, yeah.
There's got to
Those
be a
are-
Judas
those are
versus
great.
Peter in there somewhere.
Oh, there's so many good lines from those.
Yeah.
This game makes baby Jesus cry.
Want that. Sure. Okay. I get it's
Good
2
Samaritan
breads,
tiles, only
please.
0 points. That's not good at all.
That's what I'm
And a
saying.
fish.
Some bad Samaritan tiles.
Yeah, you're like, here's some
And a
rotten meat,
Yeah.
sick beggar.
I'll just grab one of those, but I won't.
You're not a good Samaritan at all.
Well, I guess it's advanced V1 track, so
Oh,
it's, slightly,
very
it's better
true.
than starvation, I guess.
True,
and
true.
Then I'll have to discard one of these. Let's do the fish. I'm going to activate an apostle, which is going to just go somewhere not beside one of my guys, because... oh, actually, do I want to do that one or the other one? You're not going to do that one anytime soon. You might. You aren't. Okay, I'll do this one. So that's 8 points.
I think when you give it, you both should get the benefit. It's only right. It's like you get $2, I get $2.
Mm.
It's win-win.
Or you share. You each get a fish.
Yeah, just so. It's only right.
And I pull one of these guys out.
What are they again?
You get a free.
Oh, you get another person in. Oh, purple's good too.
Actually, I can put the purple where I'm gonna put the apostle, so that makes sense. Doesn't really matter.
And it's free.
It's free, yeah. Okay.
Boo.
Boo.
I wanted you to put him somewhere else.
Like beside one of yours.
No. Just a spot because I'm going to place one now. I'm like, I could reach some points off it. But if
Ah.
you put it in the column, I'm going to place him.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry.
You're done?
Yeah.
Buying any cards or anything?
No.
Bam. Bread.
Damn.
I've got.
I was gonna say, good, how many bread?
So bread from that, but I do need a stone.
Stone. 1 stone.
1 stone is all I need. 1 stone from the location action. Then I get the bread. Then I go adventuring. That stone and a fish. Pulls out of here. Goes here for redistribute. And which of the apostles will I summon? I think all I can make is the score. Oh, all I can make is the scoring one. So that's going to be you and you and you for an apostle visit, and then I guess like that. I will visit an apostle. It's going to be an orange, so I get 7 points off of this. For red. And then I'll buy...
What does red orange do again?
Scores immediately.
Scores immediately, yeah. So 5 for 3 more points.
Okay.
Oh, so anyone who's going for that center set is SOL.
Center set.
Like
Where?
these two, they only have 1 left. So it's a race now.
Yes.
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 Do you still get... I thought I read something about you still get to do something, but don't get to...
Maybe? Could you hand me the top card of the Mahane deck?
Not sure.
Desert? Not desert, hooray!
Are you done?
Yeah.
Did you want to...
Oh, sorry, I'm taking a pigeon. And I will look for that. while you-
That's right there. I think I have it in the right spot. All right, playing this card, which is desert. I have 3 in the desert, so I get 3 stone. That is the area done. Then I get a bread. Then I get to place an apostle. It must come from the desert. It is going to go somewhere. That will score me 5 points. It might as well be here. Then I cash an apostle. It's 8.
8 for blue.
No, sorry, I'm not. 11 total. Plus the 5.
2, 3, 4, 5. So total of 16?
Correct. Is that right? 4, 8, 11, 16. Yes.
If all the apostles of a color are gone, you can still cash in a set for the card points.
Okay.
But you don't
It's
get
the
it-
card
You don't
points.
get any rewards.
Okay, I knew there was something there. I just didn't remember. And that goes there, and that's the 5 points that I would have got. We'll face them this way.
Oh no, how could I have targeted Walker?
We all know how this is going to end, Megan. Your trickery fools no one. All of those cards I used were special cards. Can you put those 2 for me, Andrew? They go to the bottom there, and these goes to the bottom here. And I am done my turn, Andrew. It is all you. Oh no, it's not done. I'm sorry. The third thing I do is
Advance
that
this?
should have been advanced.
It should have
Yes.
been before
And what
you.
does,
Yes, before it's
That's on the
scored.
apostle.
Yeah.
and what does it
Oh, I don't
score?
think your apostle did anything that would have affected
No.
that.
And I
This
had
is
the-
People
score
in
for
there.
people over there.
Yeah, okay.
So I have 5.
And I
Red
have-
has 4.
I have 3,
And blue has 4. 5.
5. Someone's running away with the game.
Nah, don't believe it, Andrew. Just wait to the end.
Look at all those
as,
pigeons.
As Andrew laps, as Yellow laps us.
I don't win every game.
Sure, Megan.
I don't know if you noticed, but it seems it's either I win or I'm dead last.
Alright. Well, it's my turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Like
so
what
play
did you
this
play last week?
Because Walker screwed me.
Or-
Shrieking.
That's
Of course, of Pangaea.
So first of all,
The week
stone,
before that.
Remember all the wooden trees?
and then
So many games.
I got
the one
This is
Mark
terrible.
brought with the
that
spaceship
goes there,
escaping.
Oh, that was
Oh
a few
yes,
weeks ago.
Station Fall.
and then
I was way behind everyone else on that one.
I would
Sorry.
play that again.
This
I like
goes
that.
up by,
The-
I win or I'm
One.
dead last. Like that's sort of
and then I
mostly
cash
the
in this
trend.
for 9 victory points. So we go up by 9. So
I saw the Seismic campaign is cancelled.
Yes, that was unfortunate.
You retools some
or
things.
not.
Yeah, it could be fortunate. Maybe it'll be.
Yes.
And then I'm going to buy a.
I have yet to play the Red
Card.
Cathedral. I'd like to play that.
I want to play it soon too.
do I
Maybe we
want?
should do it
I
like
want,
play it twice in a row. I.e., play just Red Cathedral
And then I learn the
the
expansion?
expansion.
I would do
Because
that.
I have the expansion, I haven't played it yet.
Okay.
So that's another thing. Do expansions count for the Shelf of Shame? How about if your friend owns the game, you just happen to either buy it because you liked it or happen to buy it at the same time, but you always play his copy. And your copy sits
that's
on
not
the
shelf.
Does
Yeah,
that count?
No.
How about if
All right. Because you're
a second
trading,
edition
and
of a
then I'm
game comes
gonna
out?
Put a guy out.
That-
So
Are there rules changes?
Well, a little.
Mm.
And you've played the first one a ton, but you pick up the
Is
second
there a
one. just-
is there a separate Board Game Geek listing?
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's
Or-
true. Yeah, no,
I don't
that's
know.
legit. I'll give that some. I'll give that some legs.
that. So I can buy 4 slots worth of.
Because literally all I have now is that one game,
Which one?
Orleans Stories.
That's an expansion, right?
No, it's
A
a
standalone game?
totally different game.
Oh, I thought you had to have.
No. So that's literally the extent of my Shelves of Shame.
Buy a card.
I have like 4 or 5 probably. Should make a concerted effort
Um,
to finish them.
Because we played that yesterday. So.
I do have like 4 or 5 different escape room in a box things that we haven't played yet.
Well-
Oh, I wouldn't count those. Because that's an event thing. You
yeah,
should have
that's fine.
saved them for a
Yeah.
certain thing, right? Like I have an exit
That's
game sitting
We used
upstairs.
to do them
but-
like every Sunday during the pandemic.
person into.
Played so many of those.
Any of those 4 slots would have that cost. Oh, I also should have gotten a book. Okay.
Consider my turn.
No, you do it like everybody else. You wait until it's your turn, and then.
No,
Look.
I'm not going to Apostle.
I am limited in my actions. Therefore. Ooh, what is this? Favors?
What do you have started? You have
Yeah.
2 of those started. What is Megan? What do you have over there? For you have at the top
I have Menorah and
Menorah.
water.
Menorah water. All right.
I will note I do also have a mountain favor, so I can do this apostle at any time. I've just been waiting.
I'm looking at this one mostly.
Oh,
I
sure.
don't think anyone has that started.
No.
Mountain.
Well, I have one of them on another column, but it's one. I'll do a
Yes.
favor, so maybe.
Do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? No, I'll do this. Mountain.
This-
I would like a bread, Walker.
I will kill you.
And I could have gotten a physical place
That's
in that
kind
guy.
of
Nice one.
Bread is done.
extreme.
And parable. 3
Are
parable
you-
points.
Are you kidding me right now?
And a fish.
And a fish. All I have is desert. That's where all the parables are.
That where all the parables are. Not been getting much in the way of parables.
I think that's. Oh, I'm gonna gamble on the Mahani deck again. Can you give me the top card of the Mahani deck?
Is it a desert?
No, it's a mountain. The other thing I don't want. Go ahead.
Okay.
All right, I place this out, and I get to do a merchant action. I need to get rid of some of these things because I'm going to get 1. So I'm going to sell 2 stone for $4. What are these? 5s? $4. And then I get a fish. And
Oh, and I
then
should have gotten a coin.
I get
2.
this,
Suboptimal.
which 2 points for blue, please. And then I get something. Oh, the fish that I just covered. That's what I'm thinking of. Go ahead, Andrew.
Okay, I'll play this guy. So that gets me a merchant action, and I'm just going to pay for a card. So.
Do I any bonuses for drawing the last card from my deck?
And then I'm
Oh.
going to
You get to shuffle your deck and make a new draw deck.
That's the reward.
And then
Lucky.
I get to do a favor.
I love shuffling.
And
Oh, I see a lot of sealed Endless Winter stuff up there, Walker.
Those are expansions, and as we talked about,
True.
they don't
Yeah,
count.
that's debatable. I say you could have 2 separate lists. Your full game,
Here,
shuffle
some
game
money.
chain.
Have some money.
For me?
For you.
Just for me?
Just for you. And then I go up 1.
That symbol is actually pretty important to me.
So that gives me 2 victory points.
No, it's not.
2 for green.
Yes, it is.
Green. And it also gets me card, doesn't it? If I do a favor, doesn't I can?
Yes.
If you went up on this track, then you get one of those cards.
And I lose my barrier thingy.
Oh, lucky! You have
And then I
that
got
whole extra spot of.
Because I'm living in the easy street.
It's like opening
now.
up a door and there's a whole other warehouse there.
Right.
And now I gotta.
May I
get rid of
have
something.
1 bread?
One bread, heard.
Oh, unfortunate. I could place a guy, but I can't because all I have is bread, and there's nowhere. Oh, actually, no, there are 3 bread slots. I will put it in a 3 bread location. It's got to be one of these guys. Where's a 3 bread? Empty, 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 empty. Well, I'm gonna put in pause that. Then I get a trading action. So I will buy some resources.
I'm gonna have to throw stuff away.
Did I not get a move action yet? I need to move. Judas is
So
bugging
I
me.
get
Oh, yeah.
Judas is touching me.
a
Jesus!
and actually, I probably shouldn't care. It's so expensive. It's on the top bottom of that one. Sure, I'll buy another fish.
Don't you do it, Keegan. Don't
Another fish, please.
do it.
Fish.
Fish. Coming up.
Okay, and then I am going to cash in that to get the purple guy. Not those. Those are mine.
You use my own tile against
I
me?
did. I'm sorry.
I don't think you are.
Makes sense. And that's 8 points.
Nice.
I asked you if you're going for that, and you said no.
Oh, I said.
I know.
What?
I'm only joking.
These are both in the stack.
Would you like to buy a Mahani card?
No.
Parabola time.
Parabola time.
Well, first,
You have 1. You get 1 bread.
I'm just gonna.
And
throw
do you
it
get
away.
another bread at the beginning?
I'm gonna throw it away at the end of my turn.
Gotcha. You
'cause
have
I don't have any
nothing to
storage
spend on.
space.
Really?
1, 2, 3, 4 for 3 points.
What is wrong with you?
All I have is desert cards.
I'll put another dove for my placement of my guy. Because I apparently don't have resources.
Yeah, and then this advances. Score for favors. 2 each for green and red.
Green and red, and then one for yellow and
and
blue.
That was easy.
Done.
What do we have up there? I would like the top card of the Mahani deck. Ah!
Are you done?
Yes.
Okay.
I get a fish, because I have 1 person here. Then I go on to the parable. Keegan.
Going on my parable track.
2 points for blue.
There's a ton of parable options.
And I think that's it. That's it.
Alright. Okay, so I'm gonna play.
Now I get to shuffle my deck. Oh wait, I could buy a card. Go ahead. It's not gonna.
Play this guy. So
What
I'm
do I
going
mean?
to
I
spend
really
my
need-
last 2 gold and put 2 guys up here.
My hand, so no.
And then the next is a stone. So I get a stone. There we go. And then the next thing is I get to auto place somebody who's going to go right here.
When the game end is triggered, what?
Depends on how it's triggered.
Okay, if it's triggered by all the apostles going out, because you said
Why
this
do I
ends
keep
immediately.
doing
Yes. If all the apostles go out,
Right.
this advances at the start of each player's turn.
Okay,
And
then that will
And
end.
then that will end it.
I get to do
The other way it can end is if one
immediate
player has
Samaritan.
all of their
So it
people
goes
in
up
the
like
supper,
that.
which is pretty unlikely to happen.
What flips?
Does that end immediately also?
What flips all of those things? I thought something triggered.
When all the apostles get put out.
Oh, they
The
flip,
they
and
flip
then they go
and
every
it
turn.
advances every
Ah,
turn,
so
yeah.
when we don't score.
We don't even score, yeah.
Okay.
Checking.
Oh, I get another. Someone on.
This would also automatically end the game if somebody had their last follower in the supper.
Okay.
We'll buy a card. And then I get to parable, I think that, and I get another fish. Okay, so, sorry. May I have a fish, please?
Fishy. Fish.
And then this goes up one, which means I'll score that.
Which is what?
People at the supper.
All right. So red first, just because. 1, 2,
Five.
3, 4, 5 for red. Then yellow. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 for yellow. Green is 1,
Is 6.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Correct. Blue is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 as well for blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And then
Last is parables.
do I
Keegan.
want to apostle? I'll hold off for now.
Good.
What's the pink
I get
apostle power again?
Red.
Salmon?
Free airdrop.
Oh, these guys.
The white.
It's a
A swap.
switch,
It's
yeah.
white.
switcheroo.
Whites are the switcheroos.
Oh, we haven't had any. Or we've only had
We only had one,
Yeah.
which is why I'm here.
Yeah.
Which is why I've been able to do it for a lot of turns now. I've just kind of been wanting to wait
Parable.
because I'm just gonna get swapped back. I think even though I'm last.
Oh yeah, because there's going to be a bunch of people.
That
Yeah.
covers
Put
So
one
I'm
up for
kind of
free.
like, well, I can do it
Into
any
fishy
time.
goes.
I just.
probably. What else do I have?
Do I
left
want to
in
do
hand?
be the second person to do it and maybe not
Yeah,
the third or fourth person to do it?
And that scores me 3 more points.
Because as long as one person can't do it,
And
then I'll
I
be
draw
able
from my
to
deck.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
get back to my turn.
I will place that there. Gets me a bunch of stone. So 1, 2, 3 stone altogether. Better spend some of this stone because I literally have nowhere to put it. Then I get to put out a follower. I will take them out of the desert, and they will go into stone times stone equals stone.
Stone times stone equals.
I could also just use change places to get out of there.
Here, 2 fish and
And then just
2
leave that one empty.
stone. 2 fish, 2 stone.
The trading's good.
So I get to
Better
keep
places.
that stone. Then I'm going to do an apostle action, and I get 5 points. And I'm done. These are all blue. Go ahead, Andrew.
Alright, I'm going to play this card, which gets
Are you
me
going for any scoring on that, or are you just unable to
Fishy.
place out?
Hmm?
Are you going for scoring on any of your
I get
columns?
3 victory points.
Well, all I've had is these
3
two
for green,
card types.
herd.
So you're just dumping.
Yeah.
Should have had just one dump column.
And then
Well, I'm
I
gonna have a
get
rearrange coming
to
up.
call a follower.
I always forget that's a
So
thing.
I'm going to put on a follower in here. And then
I'm just keeping this one available for
and
that.
then I'm going to spend this.
There.
So that gets me
Yeah, you don't,
draw
you don't have either of the other
11.
two types.
11 for green?
yeah.
Somebody would do me a favor, I could.
And
I
get an
haven't had favor
apostle,
cards. Like I think I must have
which is
just
going
ditched them all. Like when my hand was over full or something. Because I
here,
had a lot in
I
my
guess.
starting hand.
And I'll switch this guy with
Why me?
because it had to be someone.
Put Walker next to Judas.
No,
Yeah,
no.
I can do that. He can't do that.
Well, is it switch your own or switch any two?
That's what I was
that's a
wondering
good
too.
question.
That's a good question. I'll take it back.
Can
if
you
it's-
just be spiteful?
King make king make.
No, one of your own.
Oh.
Alright, you are fine. You are fine. Okay, I still have
Damn right,
time
I'm fine.
before claiming that. Although, perhaps I should just do it.
Oh, no, we are not sponsored by Nike.
May I have may I have a fish, please?
You may have a fish
And a bread. Sorry.
and a bread.
See if I
So what?
keep these fish.
What
back.
auto moves
So
this?
then I get to move a guy.
When all the apostles are out.
No, I meant like just during the game. Is it
Uh,
only cards? No, anything auto
just,
move it.
Just cards and that space. Yeah,
Okay.
as far as I know.
I guess I can just. I mean, I could just leave this spot, and then it wouldn't be a danger getting switched back into it.
Yep.
Yep.
Although someone could switch me to that one. And then Crown of Thorns, and then do I want to do this now because we are getting close to top of that. All right, I'll do it.
Cash in the set.
Cashing that in,
Okay.
I get 6 points. Ooh. Big spender.
Yeah, I don't think I can get 3 cards out, so probably not plan on getting 3 cards out. Right?
And
It depends on who's moving up the.
It only has. Oh no, it has 3 spots. I can barely
then I
see
can
it last.
swap one of mine with somebody else.
Oh, you're putting out.
Yeah.
Oh, but I want to score the parapets.
And there's only 1 apostle left.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
He just had bad cards.
So for a while I had 5 desert cards in my hand at
Gotcha.
one point, and then ever since I've gotten no more desert cards. I've had
Nothing but
mountains.
with
This
milk
one's
cards. Okay.
probably
Which are
my worst
useless,
spot, to be honest. This is not a bad spot to be swapped with for somebody.
fortunately
Actually,
Megan
maybe
did me a favor at one
so that's
point,
actually
so I
better
have
than that. I'll do
another
that.
mountain. Actually, there's this green one that I'll probably end up using here.
Awfully kind of her.
There's a lot of green beside Jesus. You're going from you're going to a 4-point spot, dude. Like
Knife in the back.
You deserve it all, sir.
Good.
good.
Huzzah! This comes with a rearrange.
Yeah.
So 3 points are just printed on the card.
Still,
well, I
still
guess,
can't put that apostle in.
yeah, first I can send a dude to up there.
To the desert?
Yep. So then I'll do my rearrange, and that'll be to get me you, and you for 7 points. 3 up to 60. This goes back to green. Goes in your bag.
What do we have in here again?
Bottom of the Mahane deck. And I can continue to rearrange these
Oh, we should
somehow,
one of these.
but I don't think it matters. It does not matter.
Well, you can at least start on...
Start a new column, yeah.
Yeah, like so.
Good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm playing this,
Have your garbage column.
which lets me do that.
Gasp.
Does that matter? I have a bunch of money. Why not? I'll spend $1 to put out a person, because... Then I get a parable, which is this parable,
A parabola.
which lets me put out a person for free anywhere I want, which obviously goes in the lake. And that ends my turn.
Okay.
Sorry, what does this let me do again?
You can cash it in to take an apostle action. So like a free swap, a free place a dude.
Also, I can wash myself out if I wish. Oh no, it's more than that. So I'm just going to do that now.
It's instead of your turn. Instead of playing a
Gotcha.
card.
Oh.
All right.
Is it 5 points if you don't spend it?
Yes.
Okay.
Because right now I could
Forgot that
go
was a
from
thing.
negative points to positive points, which would be a swing of, so that would be
Yeah, a
much smarter.
free swap action is good if you are affected by Judas,
So I'll play
perhaps.
this guy, and I'll get
But
some bread.
could be an 11-point swing.
And I get to do a favor to someone. You can have some more fish.
Hooray.
2.
2 more fish.
Thought I had 2 in my hand there.
Yeah, oh, and I should have actually had 1 less
Oh,
fish
and I
because
go
I had to
up.
discard down.
1, so I get 3 victory points for that.
4 green.
And I get a card.
It's catching up to the Walker.
I know. I'm aware.
I get more fish.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So I get, first I get more bread, and then I get more fish. I think I will take the bread, so I can have 2 of each. So, actually, no, I'll leave the bread, because the 2 bread, 2 fish places are all taken.
This could be like a cascade of, like, I switch, and then they
Yeah.
switch it back, and then it's another
Yes,
switch.
that might well happen. I get, and I'm gonna, oh wait, no, first I have to do parable, which is that one. And
For 1 point, is it?
Oh yes, I keep forgetting to
Parable.
take take my points for the parables.
Whatever's written on the
1
parable.
point. It's
oh, I
one
haven't taken any of them. I thought it was endgame.
Sure. Yeah, how many do you have
4.
total?
4.
Endgame is purple.
Oh, okay. What does it matter? Why would it not be endgame? It has no function of gameplay.
Yeah.
I guess it's something you can't switch later.
Yeah.
And well, you don't have to keep looking at
Like-
people's boards to
I guess it can't change.
how
Like,
far
it can't
they're.
change later, so it's the ones that are endgame can change. And then I'm gonna get 7 points for this purple column that does not have an apostle in it.
7 points for yellow, up to 9.
Oops, that should be in a new discard pile.
Megan's got a lot of people in front of high-scoring dudes. Like Jesus.
So does green.
Yeah, but you've got Jesus and
You got a lot of
in
pink
front
salmon
yeah.
color.
You mean white?
In
I
this lighting,
have
it
one. I
looks
have
more
one. I have
salmon
one
than
right beside
white.
white.
No, to me anyway.
Okay. Like maybe
maybe
like
it's a
a
lighting.
like a pearl color, but the thing
It's not. I guess
iridescent.
not. It's a off-white. We'll go with that.
Sure.
Favor.
Natural cloth dye color.
Can't
Not
trigger
not
that.
bleached.
Do a favor. Megan, you have $1 million already, so have some coins.
Great. Hooray.
And I get a favor, which is 3 points.
Can I use my 3 favors to do something?
And
No.
draw a card.
I mean,
This advances.
the only thing I could do
Score
was make it possible.
parables.
For number of parables.
Number of parables.
4.
4 for yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5.
I
Green.
got 2.
1, 2. And Walker, you got
Did,
yours.
yep, 5.
Done.
Oh, red's ahead now, eh?
Mm-hmm.
So I will flip this to do a white apostle action. This person will move. And this person is going to move somewhere that's not a lot of points. That way, when the next person switches, they won't want to switch with me because I don't have a lot of points.
Fair.
Oh.
And I didn't take a lot of points from you, Keegan. I only took, 5, 4, 3. I only took 3 points
what are
from
you.
you.
There? Why you put what?
Yes,
Same
just
negative,
same
but-
thing, but yeah, but to be right.
I don't have that many people in
And
the
that's
supper.
my whole
That's-
turn, right?
So why
For
I took
flipping
this one
over?
out with the free move option. I'm like, well, no one can put me back there because it's now empty.
Alright. My turn?
Yes, because that's all I can do. When you do that.
Okay, I'm going to play this. I'm not doing any of that stuff because I have no money. So then I get a card here. And then I'm going to
Come on,
sell
Keegan,
some
end
stuff.
this. You can do it.
So I'm going to
Depends
sell
on he places that last apostle.
I'm going to sell
Said. I don't think he can.
red
He doesn't have any
and
range.
I theoretically
stone.
could.
Well,
So
he
that
could place on
is
the rear.
5.
If I have a mountain in hand, I could. For like.
Oh yeah.
2 points.
There we go.
So if the apostle goes out though, is the game over?
No, it starts advancing this
Okay.
every turn.
At the end of your turn?
Start
At the end of every... Oh, it started of every
Maybe at the end of every turn. Let me.
I think
double
it's at the end of every turn.
So if just sort of if
check. I would still get a turn. I think.
yeah, if I enter it, you will get a turn, but then that will be it.
I think so. Yes.
Okay.
Are you done, Andrew?
Yes, I'm done.
Megan.
Also, can you use multiple?
I don't know. I was curious.
Multiple tokens?
Yeah.
Yeah, in the same set.
Anyway, I'm not going to do that, but unless it would be good for me, but I don't think it would be. Keegan made
One
it.
more. Yep.
One or more? All right. And is it the beginning or the end?
Probably the end.
Yeah. Although if Keegan ends it, he might swap with me because he was threatening to do that earlier.
No, it would be with Walker.
Spite?
What?
He's in the lead.
I could have taken one of the big scorers.
That's true.
I was nice.
That is true. He is in the lead.
You
I
True, but
I extended the branch, the olive branch.
You have a wide lead here. I'm in second. It would make sense for me to target the player in first.
Keegan, turn the other cheek.
I'll throw rocks at you. I'm about to cast the first stone. Well,
I'm not going to spend my favors to end it because I mean this would not be worth anything. Could try to get more people out to the supper.
beginning of each new turn.
Beginning of each new turn. Okay, so I mean if Keegan ends it, I still won't get another turn. But I'll just favor. I can't. I get fish, but I can't. I don't have room for fish.
The game ends
Not
immediately.
favor, this thing.
Yeah.
So when it gets to
At the
here,
moment it reaches the end
Yeah.
of the track. Yeah.
The moment.
Oh, it's the beginning of turn, so it would be. It's effectively the end of the turn.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
if it's the beginning of your turn,
it
reaches
kills
the
the
track.
next person's
Yeah.
turn. Yes.
Can I have 1 point for my
You sure can.
hooray? Man, I keep getting a third.
Keegan.
No. The set is complete.
Set is complete.
Deer, fish, rock. I've got a
Fish,
guy.
rock.
Fish, rock. Place a guy.
You have 5 points.
Place one of these guys, I think.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes.
it has to be that one.
Yep.
It's not going to matter because
Doesn't
he's
matter.
triggering the end game.
So I'll get to place and then do a swap. So he has to go. He's going to end up there.
Yep, he's going to be here.
He is going to be there.
We'll put him there to show you.
You
could go beside him for 6.
Yeah.
Go beside this one for 6.
It doesn't really matter. I'll go there, and then my swap will be you. Oh, but going next to green nets me more points. Does Walker have any in front of?
Nope. This is why
Walker
I did it.
Walker has in front of orange.
I'm not going to take too long to min-max this, but
Walker has that one.
Yes, there we go. I was looking for one next to white.
Boo!
Perfect. Yes. All of the apostles
Are out.
are out. Nothing really
Oh,
else.
did you
do
throw
I
your cards?
cash these in? Walker, did you get 5 points?
I did.
You gave those already?
Yep.
That's it. So the last apostle's out.
Alright, your
That
turn is done.
advances on Walker,
Yes.
beginning of Walker's
Your
turn.
turn is done?
Yeah.
Walker, it's your turn.
I get the last turn of the game.
You get the last turn of the
Yeah,
game.
last turn.
So putting out, I got something that's going to give me 5 points in order to, which I can do, I think.
Oh, and I will
Because
have taken a...
The most points
why
is
wouldn't I
what,
take a point?
6? And there's a spot there, right?
Yep.
That'd be
Yeah.
2
Yep.
bread and a stone.
2 bread
Yeah.
and a stone, yes.
Yep. Or
So-
alternatively, you could go here for 2 bread and a fish if you want to put away also.
2. I don't have a fish, and that would be too expensive. So
You do have a
Do you
fish.
I do
have a
have,
fish?
I do have fish.
You don't have 2 bread, is the...
Well, it's a market card,
Okay,
so I'm
then
going
you're
to
fine,
buy the bread for 3, which is exactly that.
Sacrilegious.
And the fish, and it has to come from anyone. They're all 2s, so that
You
person will
fish.
go there. And that's it.
And then you're done, and then
And
it
then
advances.
it's your
Would
turn
you
to
like
open
to-
now.
I would like another bird. Of course I would.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay, so... ending
Endo
score-
game.
Yes, bring us through the...
End of game. As soon as the marker reaches the last space of the track, the game is over, and the end of the game victory points are awarded. Parable tiles collected based on...
All right, yellow. How many parables do you have?
5.
You have 5 parables for 13 points.
5 as well. Oh, sorry.
5
86.
points?
86.
Yeah.
6, 7, 86. Thank you. Green, how many?
Just 2.
2 is
So
3
3.
points. I have
5 as
5.
well, so also 13.
94. Next.
Did you spend this thing?
No.
No.
Everyone but.
I go back 5 points.
Ah, that's less
Sure.
fun. Less fun.
But our
than-
maximal score.
Yeah, I'm going to record it.
I don't know
Personal
if I did better than
best
last
longer.
time.
I'll just remember 5 more points
Okay.
than what you
Pigeons.
5.
7. 96.
96, yeah.
I got 4.
4.
5 for yellow.
4 for red. Last Supper followers.
Okay.
Let's just pick a color and we'll do all of that
Okay.
color.
Yeah.
So yellow gets it's one
One
less
less.
for every way. So yellow gets 5 and 6 and another 14. So that's 25 so far. 29. 35.
Yeah.
35.
35 and 82.
127.
Okay.
All right. Green.
And by 117.
No, 117.
notice how the person with the math degree didn't correct me.
Well,
on
Yeah,
that.
I wasn't.
sounds good.
I wasn't doing the math. I just
14.
assumed you had it.
And
14
and
and you need 6s. No.
20.
So, oh, yeah, it's actually 20. That's a 6.
20 and then
20. So 32. 32.
32 and 74.
So that's 106.
6, yeah. Negative 5.
And then 5
Did you
next to
have
it, so
a
that they're cancelled out.
That's a 4.
No,
it's
it's
a 5.
fine.
Oh, which means I should have had. I was counting. Well, whatever. I think I counted myself wrong, but whatever. So that cancels out. 5, 9, 15, 20, 28.
Wait, this was 20.
Was it 20? Sorry. So
Oh, wait. Or was that...
Keegan. Every time with my score. Why is this
No.
always happen?
Okay.
5, 9.
5, 9,
It's a 5.
15, 20.
Yeah, it was 20.
23, 20, 31.
31 and 96.
23 plus 6 is
29.
29.
29.
127.
Sorry.
Did the wrong side of 30. 29.
29 and 96.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
plus 20.
All right, purples are 4. So 3, 9, 13, 16, 20, 26.
26 for red.
26 to that's 116.
Boo! 1
Alright.
point between me and Megan. And Walker wins.
Am I not 5, 10 back, though? Because what was my final? It was only 20 something, was it not?
It was 29, so it's basically
29.
Oh, okay. It was 30?
Yeah.
Okay. That's right. It's in the right spot then.
30.
Yep.
Yeah.
Walker wins.
Cool.
I like it. I play that. All right. Systemic.
Semitic.
Semitic. Oh, yes. So that is Jerusalem.
Or Jerusalem.
Jerusalem.
You're with an I think. You're. I think
Yes.
that's an I.
No, it's an L. If you
Is
go, yeah, if you go to the, is it? No,
No,
you're right.
it's
It is an
capital
I.
I.
Capital
Yeah.
I.
It just doesn't have any Sarah.
You're right. Jerusalem. It is
Jerusalem.
Latin for Jerusalem.
Yeah. Yeah, everything's in Latin. All the names in the parables and stuff.
Nice.
Which I guess makes sense.
I totally sauntered everyone with the big whine at the beginning and and still winning.
Yeah,
I
mean,
apologize
think
for
hard
that.
the right person.
It's just like when you do 3 turns to set something up and then it's gone. It's just.
So I shouldn't
Yes.
have done you that favor. Should have done myself a favor.
You should
If
have.
only that were an option.
All right, we're gonna do rating now. Even though it's only one,
One.
even though it's one person, I don't care.
Always right.
Always raid. It is the nice thing to do.
Oh, that went in the wrong box.
That's the wrong window. So we're here every Saturday. Usually we're at 12:30, but I have stuff to do today, so we started at 10. So 12:30 Eastern usually. What am I doing? I don't even know anymore. We are here. We play board games. No singing, no puppet shows, no interruptions. We simply play games. Twilight Imperium Tournament, eh? Spots. Someone's playing Spots, but not in English. Someone's Guards of Atlantis. Wolf Designer. Always raid Wolf Designer. I think that's just in the rules, I think. I just need to relearn how to use my computer. And...
Bam.
do we have anything next week for sure? No, I don't think so.
What have I acquired that's new? Jeremy's game day is cancelled. It was going to be that day.
Oh, there's no...
There's no church day now on the 27th. They have to do pastor training. They have a new pastor.
Ah,
I've got whatever was in that photo I sent you.
I have
might
dog
have-
park.
we
There's
might have
also
to-
dog park.
might have to...
dog span.
We might have to force a game of
Orleans.
horseless carriage. There's no love for it.
Not super into Slaughter.
All right, then we won't.
I'd play it. I'd play it to try it.
All right, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you everyone for playing. Everyone say goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.